Hi everyone, I am A.M.B. Lulu and this is Apex Signature. Today, I will share with you insights and decisions made in the development of the facilitators guide of the movie titled The Camera, The Cry. Interestingly, in this edition, I will take you through the elements that I used, the creativity, the alignment, and the font that I used to develop this training manual for Purple Fields Film Production. It's a production company based in the UK. So we had this contract to develop this training manual for them. So I will dig deep into the elements or the decisions that I made to select colors, typography, alignment, and the creativity, all that is used. So let me be very confident to tell you that everything that is used here is deliberate, it's not a guesswork. So when we have the contract, we had to think about several things. So these are the things I am coming to discuss with you. So if you're a company looking forward to have your book, your reports well designed, well, pay attention, listen, and see the reason why you might want to choose us to do your work. First and foremost, let us dive into colors. I call this the color palette. So you know that the first thing that you also think about when you're doing a branding or designing something for somebody is the colors, because colors communicate. So if you cannot relate the colors to actually the story that the guide is telling you or the corporate identity system of the particular company you're working for, then you're missing the point. So for the work I did with PFP, I choose a combination of deep purple and a vibrant yellow to invoke the sense of mystery and depth, aligning the nature of the movie and the corporate identity system of Purple Fields. For me, I think the primary color of PFP is purple. So there is no way I can design a whole document for them without having purple as a major color in their branding. So it is deliberate that I had to choose purple and also add a vibrant yellow to it, looking at the story they are telling and the branding meaning for yellow align. Yellow can be a sign of warning. The movie tells you how dangerous it is to be using local practices for pregnant women. You know, it's also a sign of a yellow portray friendliness, intelligence. So I blend these two colors to create that kind of feel for contrast and create a very unique interface for the reader. So the colors I selected here, which are purple and yellow, dominant in this design, are not a coincidence. It is something deliberate that we sat as a team and discussed why are we using this color, what it represents. So it's a very important aspect. The color selection from the color palette, for us is important. We look at the corporate identity system of the people that we're doing the book for and the values and what these colors speak to the actual meaning of the story that we're doing the book for. Next, viewers, let me talk about font selection and typography. For you to be able to understand and read clearly fonts, the choice of fonts must be deliberate. How can I blend professionalism and creativity to making the design or the work very readable? It's very clear. So I took time to select fonts that are very unique but very simple and clear. Let me tell you, so I use 3 fonts in this whole design, 3 fonts. I use Go Bold, Akimi Variable, and Callisto TM. So for the Go Bold, as the name goes, it's the one I use for most of the headings. It's full. It's a very big font. So I use that to be able to to differentiate that this is heading and this is the body. So it's all through the design. I use these 3 fonts, no more, no less. You can have thousands of fonts, but it's up to you to select what actually is comfortable for you. So for readability and making it comfortable for you to swim through smoothly from this guide, I select these 3 fonts, and it is deliberate. Layout and alignment. It's crucial. If you cannot have a very unique layout of your work, if it's not clear, your layout is jam-packed, you put in this text front, you put in this back, you put in... So I use left alignment all through the design. You can see that it's very simple. So be able to create contrast. You can see I use boxes, have the font on top, using colors to differentiate. So the alignment is very smooth and simple. It makes it simple for the reader. Let me reference this to page 10. If you look at page 10, you'll actually understand that the alignment is very clear and simple. You can read, you can flow from what you're seeing. So alignment is also a very important choice. You cannot use left, right, and center all the time. If you're using left, make sure you be consistent in using the left alignment. You cannot end or you cannot create a whole design without you being creative as a designer. How your creativity engage the readers. Quick one. So you will notice that when you're reading or you look at some pages of the book, creativity is well exhibited. Like if I know after reading these points, you'll have to, okay, how would I be able to distinguish between this element and this? It's very clear that I use simple but significant elements in enhancing the creativity of this book. You know, if you dive deep to reading page by page, you will see that every page tells you a new story. And so there's this thing that I see most people, especially in Sierra Leone, are doing when they're designing. They pick up random images from the internet. It's very bad. So I make sure that to engage the reader's mind, I use the actual pictures from the movie. All of the pictures that you're seeing from where you see this nurse hair, you know, all of these pictures were from the movie. So it makes it simple. I don't commit any crime because we have patient rights. So the images that I use. So the flow of creativity is everywhere from the start of the book to the end. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, it is important to always know that in design, there is no guesswork. Everything that is used is deliberate, starting from the colors I'd explained, alignment, creativity, the fonts I use are deliberate. Whether they can contribute to making the work simple and easy but significant, or it is a principle. So alignment is a principle in design. Colors, you don't just use, you have to use colors that contrast. So yellow and purple contrast, and it is part of the corporate identity system of the film production company that I did this work for. So why not contact us for your next project? Trust me, you will not regret having us to do your branding, starting from corporate identity system, building your logo, and every other element put together. We are just the right plug to fit in. Thank you very much. I have been your host for this segment. I am AMB Lulu.